Such a weird situation, to be honest. And I could understand why a lot of people think that this is kind of a setup because usually you do not have um, people on the opposite side, even staying in contact with each other as far as like just any kind of contact because anything could happen. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Man, a lot of people are upset about this, and I totally understand why. I've had people tell me, well, hey, forgiveness is a great thing and all this, but you know what? That's between you, God, and that person, and not the public if you're going to do that. But the thing is, this should not have anything to do with sentencing. This woman blatantly, between all the racist stuff that she was saying in her text and all the other weird stuff that she was talking about as far as being a murderer on her Facebook page, she should be serving way more than 10 years. I said that on the last video. It just, I'm like this. I am a Christian and I have no shame about that. People have their opinions about what I believe, and it is what it is. I'm not tripping off of that, and I understand why. But I don't have to freaking cast any pearls before swine, pun intended. Seriously, I have nothing for Amber Geiger, and I don't have any sympathy for her. This woman killed, should I even call her a woman? She's a beast. She killed Botham Jean in cold blood. I mean, yeah, okay, the family did what they did, and, they forgave her. I seriously, I have a problem with this because how is that going to look just when it comes to any of our crimes? We're the ones that are always expected to forgive anyone and everyone, and then they diminish the punishment because of that. I'm like this. Even if a person is forgiving somebody else, that punishment should remain the same. That's just wrong. I personally believe that it was an initiation killing, and that these race soldiers get off for basically killing black people. Where's the justice in that? That's what I'm wondering. When are they going to be serving some hard time? If we did the same thing, we wouldn't have that, like the judge coming down there and sympathizing with us, or someone rubbing our hair, or, you know, people hugging us. What's up with that? It just seemed really strange, the whole thing, man. You know? A part of me is like, well, who am I to tell people what to do? But the thing is, I could understand why everybody is upset. Everyone's upset because basically it's almost like our lives don't matter at all. And we're always the ones that are expected to just let things slide while these pigots get off. I'm sorry, I'm not down with that. I'm not down with that at all. I don't have to cast any pearls before swine. Anyone disrespects me, I don't have to give them my own self. People talk about turning the cheek. Well, let me tell you this, there's a context for that. When it comes to justice and looking out not only for yourself, but for everybody else that's going to face the same thing, that's what I'm talking about as far as like just protection. You want to make sure that you are safe from any kind of ravenous wolf. You want to protect your temple and your family's temple. You don't have to be all footsie with these race soldiers talking about you forgive them in public and all that. If you're going to do that, do it in private. But make sure that that sentence ain't gonna freaking change. Because it ain't just for you. It's for everybody else that suffers from the same thing that your brother got killed from. Oh, I have personal stories about these race soldiers that I can tell you. And to be honest, I want justice, dude. And even what would happen to certain people in my family. No, I would want the full amount of justice. I wanted those race soldiers to freaking face time. Did they get it? No. Nah, dude. No. They deserve to face time just like we do. And it's a trip. I talked about this yesterday on my video, you guys, with Derek Stafford and Mohamed Noor. You didn't see any of this kind of sympathy for them. Where was that for them? Where was that from the families of the people that they killed or the courtroom? There was none of that for them. Yeah, okay, you guys. I guess I've said my piece about this. But I'm sure you guys all have opinions. If you want, say whatever you want.